Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third week of EGW here on EGTV. Myself, Ginger Ninja BMF, and joined by Kyle Hags. We are here for you.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome on in. Another week of EGW and more tag team action that is jam-packed, more than you could ever ask for. And it's just going to be an exciting day. More debuts.
More debuts.
More creations concocted by you submitting and Ginger putting it together. It's going to be a great day.
It is going to be a fantastic day. There's going to be so much in store. So let's do a quick rundown on your matches of this week. My cheat sheet is right over here, and I'm scrolling up to today's matches. You shall see El Scapo versus Arena. You'll see the EGW Tag Team Championship Tournament Round 1. Slayer and Casual taking on 1N and Lucor. That's two debuts plus a debut from last week, making a return. On top of that, debut of Sora here tonight, taking on Silly Billy Dim Sum. And then you have yourselves a epic round 1 match. You have the Extraterrestrials, the Ghastly Gemstone, teaming up with Spock as they take on Rainbow plus Ultra, Audio, and Sierra. Then Sin looks to finally capture a victory here in EGW. Can he do it? Will he do it? Shan't he do it? Maybe he do it? We'll find out. He's got a tough hill to climb as he's got Ema to take on there. Then your action-packed main event. Fatal 4-way tag team ladder match for the final spot. Well, not the final, second to final spot in the round 1 tournament for the inaugural tag team titles. It is the Great Minds. It is the Chubby Bunnies. It is Hatchin' and Catchin'. It is Timbo.
Okay. So we have Scapo versus Rena. I know that was the first match that's coming out. We have Slayer and Casual versus 1N and Lucor.
Correct.
Which we have a couple debuts and one from last week. Sora versus Dim Sum.
Yes.
And then we have the Extraterrestrials in a tag team matchup that I forget who you said they were going against.
Rainbow plus Ultra. Audio and Sierra.
And then our main event is the second chance fatal 4-way ladder match.
Yep.
Which is the Great Minds.
Correct.
The Chubby Bunnies. Hatch and Catch.
Yep.
And Timbo and Turk.
There we go.
Who unfortunately didn't have a win in the tag team tournament, but by popular demand and by fruition for the community, another chance at getting back into the tournament to head forward into next week.
It is, yeah, exactly. That is the play. That is correct. Only match you did skip was Sin versus Ema, but that's understandable. Sin's on a losing streak, so that only match is easily forgotten.
Sin is a loser, so that kind of works out. You know.
Cheers to that. Regardless, gamers in the chat, hello. Hope you're all fantastic. Thank you guys for sticking with us through a little bit of a Discord
Discord
tomfoolery.
was dumb. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain that.
It was I legitimately was like, well, I guess multi-streaming was a bad idea. But apparently it's just Discord deciding it was Discord. But that doesn't matter. Match number 1. Rena versus El Scapo. Are you guys ready? Because I know I am.
Get locked in.
Let's get locked in.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, she is Tinker Jinx. It's Rena.
No, last week Rena teamed up with Ema and made her way on into the next round of the tag team tournament. Tonight, however, wants a handful of Scap.
Yeah, and a handful of Scap is maybe a little bit not enough, if you know what I'm saying, because a couple fistfuls and then a big front kick to the jaw and some other things. Rena's got some spunk and definitely likes to take some of that out on Scap.
God knows most of us want to punch Scap square in the jaw most days of the week, and Rena being probably the #1 offender of wanting to do that. Tonight, getting her opportunity.
Yeah, it looked pretty good last week with Ema. Ema did control a bit of the majority of the match, but Rena came in clutch towards the end. They picked up their first victory in EGW as a tag team, and now singles competition for Rena.
Opportunities are always on the horizon, and Rena definitely not one to shy away from any opportunity. She takes it, she's running with it, and she's gonna get everything that she ever wants. Only thing that was going through my head was like, I'm like a bird, gonna fly away, as she was entering.
Oh, we like birds.
And his opponent,
Speaking of birds,
is El Scapo.
Speaking of birds, El Scapo here, the masked man of mystery. And how big was that bird that he killed to get that hat?
Yeah, I mean, it could be anybody under that mask. We're not really too sure. Hopefully, Rina and El Scapo can prove worthy of what Rina would do to Scap if ever encountered in the ring. But this masked man could be anybody. Could be impersonating Scap for all I know.
Could even be a boat for all we know. There could be an actual literal boat underneath this body of flesh and skin, bones and guts. But we don't know. Literally anyone.
Could be a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Oh my god, it could be. We'll have to see how his movements are in the ring. If he's really whacking and waving and flailing around, we know who our culprit might be finally. At least the tune is jaunty.
It really brings home the feel for El Scapo here.
Jessica Carr, as usual, our head referee in EGW. Watching on as Scapo drop kicks Rina, and then a shining wizard right out of the gates.
Jessica Carr getting the first front row seat to what is actually the pain and gloom and doom that Rina likes to cause Scap, taking it out on El Scapo. So hopefully he relays the message to Scap.
And here they are, really close friends. Some say brothers from another mother's across the border. Some may say too. But end of the day, Rina wants to make sure that regardless of Scap or Scapo, all this pain is going to be delivered to fruition.
Quick 2 count here. Well, one of the Scaps is from a bird, El Scapo, and the other is from someone who would, quote unquote, beat his ass if he didn't know that 70s song. So a little bit different mothers.
It's 2 different mothers, but both of which are very much strong-willed and very, very beautiful. Must we say, everybody's mom in chat, you're all beautiful. Sorry, the ghost of LaRue took over me. I'm sorry, that's what happened to me.
I was thinking beautiful girls all over the world, but I was thinking beautiful moms.
Oh, that works way better. Rina sending El Scapo out of the ring with a clothesline.
You'd think with the wings that El Scapo had, he'd be able to fly and softly land, but maybe forgot about him.
He took a very hard tumble, and those wings are definitely, he's yelling at someone in the crowd. I don't know who exactly, though.
Maybe one of those beautiful moms.
Maybe. Count of 4 from Jessica. El Scapo back in. Rina quickly grabbing on and suplexing him into next Tuesday.
Much more offense this week from Rina to start the match as opposed to cheering from the outside for about 10 minutes.
It was a weird moment in time. I think she definitely had some sort of injury. She had to be recovering. There's no reason why she would just watch as Emo is getting kind of beaten senseless by Yogi and Falcon.
I don't know. Anytime I'm in a voice call and Rina's there, she's definitely not listening to me and focusing on something else. So it could have been that.
Easily could have been she got distracted by something shiny at the bottom of the ring and she goes for a pin here. Only a 1 count. Either something shiny or someone had the Switch 2 underneath the ring and someone was playing Pocopia and she was super into it.
Nah, that's a good game, okay?
I know.
Not sponsored, by the way. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but Nintendo. However, I mean, free copies of the game?
They DMCS CS so fast.
Oh, I know they would.
They would DMCAS so fast is what I meant to say.
It's my job to mess up the words here. Come on now.
I know there were so many consonants, I just threw them all together.
Oh, big power bomb by El Scapo on Rina, who's trying to do some sort of leg drop off the top rope.
El Scapo used to flying around the ring, a really big, impactful power bomb, catching another bird out of the sky and just jumps her to the outside now.
I think we're about to see this bird fly as he takes off the ropes. Tope Suicida, that's a dive out of the ring.
Front flipping to perfection, doesn't need wings for that. Taking flight by bouncing out of the ring.
Rina defeating the allegations of being outside the ring for too long.
Samoa Joe walked away from that. Let him turn around to do that.
Oh, Rina did that so perfectly that I don't think she could do it a second time if she tried.
That was hilarious. She let him turn around thinking he was going to do something and then just walked away.
This man didn't just break his tailbone there, but his freaking tail feathers too. Oh my God.
Go on, doing it.
Rena!
It's embarrassing him.
She's done it twice now. I was proven wrong.
You know what they say? You know, measure twice, cut once. And then they also say, fool me once, shame can't get fooled again. And Scap got fooled again.
Scap got fooled again so badly that he is getting yelled at by somebody in the audience. Man, I'm gonna kick your ass for that. You have to also remember El Scapo is in the quarterfinals of the tag team tournament, as is Rena. So this could potentially be a second chance to face off next, not next week, but the following week, as the Night Watch versus Scapipus could potentially happen in quarterfinals.
Luckily, the Bird's goblin friend has a lot more poise and way less stature and more green in order for them to kind of control the matchup, as El Scapo's kind of been getting handled here.
Dropping down, DDT on the outside. El Scapo, though, right back up, and here he is, signature, twisting up and down, powerbomb. El Scapo putting the fight right to Rena. Rena sliding off the back, and the kicks so galore right into his gut, but not too much. Oh, brainbuster from Rena on the outside. Scap's head is going to be concussed for sure. Oh, springboard frog splash from Rena onto the back of El Scapo.
Rena bringing more embarrassment. Didn't want to finish it outside the ring. Brought Scap back into the ring.
Oh, finding a second frog splash too at that. Ooh.
My goodness, he rolled his shoulder out barely, like a baby chick on its back, trying to get some food, looking for mother or moms in the audience.
All them moms. El Scapo dodging the kick from Rena, and then delivers a very striking knee to the jaw of Rena. Rena too quick for the larger El Scapo. Has him up on her shoulders. Leafage. That's it.
Packed him up and sent him home. Two birds, one stone.
Two birds, one stone.
Here
El Scapo
is your
goes home.
winner, Rena.
Scap better watch out. If that happens to Scap, Rena will package him up and ship him off too.
It's just how it has to. I didn't turn this off. I'm a professional.
That's I mean, my Discord wasn't working for like 15 minutes, so yeah.
Nailing it. Regardless, GG's. You go to Rena on a very successful victory.
Yeah, Rena looked much better than the EMA tag match, because that was a lot more. It was a lot more offense as opposed to like hyping up the crowd. You know, it was good, very good.
Yeah, Rena's known for the hype, but unfortunately tonight, well, unfortunately for El Scapo, it was not all about the hype. It was all about the punching, the kicking, and the flipping, and the dipping, and all I can say is just another key win in Rena's growing resume. Just continue.
And if I know anything about momentum here in EGW, it means absolutely nothing. So this will factor in pretty well next week when EMA, and well, EMA still has a match tonight, but Rena packed up another win. El Scapo maybe going to go back. Maybe Peepus is going to pull the hairs on his toes or something like that. I don't know what he can reach, but you know, gotta get locked back in.
He's got to lock in, and if you're not locked in, then you're going to be locked out. And speaking of locking out, you don't want to get locked out of the tag team tournament. This tournament has been filled with twists and turns, teams that you didn't expect, teams you did expect. You had your veterans get knocked out early. Your newcomers keep on rising. It's been a tournament that it's like March Madness.
Yeah, and the madness continues, and with more debuts and with more tag teams being formed, and the first team wanting to grab the gold and trying to vibe themselves back into matches like we do have in our main event. little bit new combinations with Slayer and Casual versus 1N and Lucor tonight. And I mean, like you said earlier, 3 new debuts, 1 returner, but I don't even know if returning really holds the advantage because we've seen so many new teams and new additions to EGW take wins in the last 2 weeks that it's anybody's game.
It's anyone's game, and quite frankly, we're on what's called like the drawing board of EGW right now. Everybody feels new. Everyone's getting the feeling out for one another. It's one of the things where the veterans are on that cusp of like learning what these new guys can do. They haven't like got the grasp. They've learned what each other can do. They learned like, Ross knows what LaRue do. LaRue knows what B-Mans will do. But they have to really understand what Slayer will do, what Casual will do, what Ema would do. It's one of those things where they have not yet got the grasp, and they're on the drawing board phase of EGW, and it is interesting.
It's interesting, and it's going to just make it so that the competition's even tougher as we go forward.
It's going to be tougher and harder, but right now, it's less of tougher and harder. It's more of, let's let these debuters debut, and let's have them have at it, and let's see what they can pull off. It is Casual and Slayer versus 1N and Lucor.
The following match is an EGW Tag Team Tournament Round 1 match, and it's scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, they are the team of Slayer and Casual.
Now, you see what seems like it's thrown together, but I will tell you this. These guys are very much in love
With
each other.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. I
They-
couldn't tell from the Jester outfit if it was a Joker.
He is just a little Joker guy, but it is not what the joke is all about. The joke is the punchline that he will punch you with. Slayer's only goal is to slay out your opponents.
Remember that one time I told you how much I hated clowns?
Oh yeah, ooh, keep Casual away from the desk, writing it down now. If he gets too close.
I was talking about Sin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, he's later tonight.
Wait a minute, this guy's a clown too?
Yeah. Oh, he's a jester if we're being a little more specific.
Oh, thank God.
I don't know if there's really a difference between jesters and clowns, but
I got jesters on my stream team.
And their opponents, they are the team of 1N and Lucor.
they just look impressive just coming out of the ground like that.
Look at this animation. Look at this slow motion. These guys are they're such friends.
They're friends. They're running in what feels like maybe 20 FPS. That's how you know they're best of friends.
Yeah, full protected syndrome, FPS. That's what they like to call themselves, right?
We can go with that. Full protective syndrome.
That sounds like that they wouldn't call themselves that.
Nah. It's all about a guy in a suit and a little dragon guy. Dragon suit dragons.
Well, Scapo didn't use his wings last time, so maybe Lucor will use wings.
Lucor might use the wings, but I know that he retracts them for every match, so he might be a little bit of a downfall here. Might want to kept those on.
2 birds, no wings.
Right now it's a cat and a dragon as Slayer starts off with Lucor. Oof, right into Jessica Carr.
Jessica just standing in the wrong place at the wrong time, getting bumped in, but not knocked down. He's got sturdiness.
She's got sturdiness like the freaking tree trunks on Slayer's thighs. Did you see how quickly she was able to grab onto Lucor with that suplex?
Like tattoos? I don't see any tattoos.
No tattoos. It's just, yes, you can't see the tattoos. They're skin colored.
Ah, I thought they were like glow in the dark. I was gonna ask them to turn the lights out.
Please, whoever our electrical person is, do not turn out the lights. I'm scared of the dark.
Yeah, true. If they turn the lights out, I might lose Discord again.
Actually, I pull the Discord button, not the lights button again. Fez press by Casual, taking down Lucor. Lucor too
That's
fast.
ever the jokester with the clown. Oh, it's on his right leg.
It is on his
God, I
right
hate
leg.
Clowns, dude. Eight clowns.
It's a pretty good self-portrait of Sin, but also weird that Casual has a picture of Sin on his thigh. Or hip.
Oh, yeah, baby. Tag team action right here. This is what I look forward to. Snapmares and kicks. And springboards.
One thing we learned from last week, 1N is going to be flying around this wing and being very brutal from the get-go he second gets in here.
I just like how professional he looks, and then he goes right into like flying all across all over the place. Just another person with wings. This one, I can't see them. Kind of like the tattoos on Thigh Lady.
Thigh Lady's tattoos and 1N's wings are both things that you just can't see. You just have to imagine them. Just imagine them.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I did, yeah.
Do you think that the Jester's jokes are like funny?
I don't think they are. I think they're mostly just noise at this point, but he laughs at them. And so, you know, at the end of the day, if you can make yourself laugh, that's the golden world, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen 1N laugh yet, you know?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen 1N laugh his entire career. I think this man's all business, no casual.
Well, it's been 6 minutes.
Still.
I guess that's true. It still is his whole career. Oh, big suplex. German.
No, the Germans were last. Were last match.
Both of them are German.
I don't know. Again, we don't know where El Scapo is from. We make the assumption maybe he's German, maybe he's
El
not.
Scapo could be anybody. It could have even been Ema, for all I know.
Could have been. Oh my God, that would have been impressive. Tag team partners fighting it out. Scary. You know what's less scary? That tag team move that both Casual and Slayer did. The over the castle by Casual into the flying elbow over the top rope by Slayer. Big splash from Slayer off the top rope. And yet another tag comes back Casual. Sweep of the legs. 1N. Back up to a vertical base. Sending Casual to the corner. And Lucor quickly with the punch.
That's what being a tag team's all about right there, is they two combine together for some innovative offense that we haven't really seen from some tag teams yet.
You have to get in tune with one another. You have to know each other's thoughts. You have to know each other's sandwich orders. You better know each other's coffee orders. Otherwise, it's going to lead to some very awkward, sloppy situations. One count for Lucor.
Do you think either of them know who's behind the Scapo mask?
I don't think anybody knows. I think the only person who knows is maybe Peepus. Peepus might be the only person who knows who's behind the El Scapo mask.
I think the worst part about that is he probably doesn't even care that he knows.
He probably cares very little. He just also knows that the baubles are coming in heftily when El Scapo starts to wrestle, so he doesn't think too much about it anymore.
I mean, if the settlement keeps growing, he's not going to be able to climb on top of it anymore.
It's true. As long as he can find himself yet another witch doctor to maybe shrink the settlement, so that way he can keep growing the settlement. That's where it comes down to. Lucor trying to fight off Slayer. Slayer with a nice sweep of the legs, knocking down Lucor. And quickly Slayer taking Lucor into the corner. Face first, full of face. And now slammed down with a huge body slam. Lucor trying to crawl to a tag. Slayer's watching him make the hot tag.
Giving a veteran group of friends this much leeway to be able to tag in and out. Not looking so great for Slayer.
This is her first ever match in EGW. I heard that she has wrestled before on an indie show against LaRue. I saw the footage from that match. It was brutal. It was not pretty.
What ended up being like more? Was it the veins or was it thighs?
It was a little bit of both. There was a lot of veins, a lot of thighs, and a lot of questionable situations that Slayer. I don't think she fully has a grasp on what wrestling really is. And she sends 1N into the ropes. And, well, see, I think a prime example right there.
You know,
There's
All
the
things
thighs.
considered, for every 4 moves she misses, she hits one.
It's true. And half of those ones that she does hit involve her thighs.
A lot of leg moves, a lot of leggies.
Sending him back in the corner. 1N is going to get taken down by the tag team antics of Slayer and Casual. Oh. Landing that hard on the ground is not good, especially when you're, that's roughly about a good 7-8 foot drop.
Luke having none of that, but I mean, after a big, impressive back body jump, looking like even better of a tag team. Oh,
The
one
punchline! The punchline!
Just like that, knocked the lights out. Wait, is Discord still good?
Discord is still good, yes. Oh, he kicked out!
Not laughing at the punchline. 1N kicks out just in time. Ooh, but a kick to the face. And out he goes.
And out goes Casual, and okay, they, well...
Well, now look at has a punchline. He's making Casual go in and out of the ring.
It's a very smart strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off for 1N.
It's Kai.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Thought we were on the Ocho for some reason.
Cotton was my father's name.
Oh, really? Now we know.
No.
Oh. But did they call you that back in high school?
No, they didn't
Damn.
even call me or anything.
Missing wildly, just like Slayer. Not well, unlike Slayer, who did not miss that mat at all.
Luckily, Slayer coming in just in time to take a brutal amount of kicks and punches for their team.
What the?
A lot of athleticism from 1N.
He's building up steam. This is bad for Slayer. Oh my god!
Massive combination showing off that his legs might be just as strong.
Power of the thigh versus the power of the shin. Lucor powering up his dragon's breath. Holy moly! Nice drop kick from Lucor.
Lucor trying to impress 1N with that maneuverability, but a big boot to the jaw. Leggies up in the air.
Knocking out Lucor again. Oh, a slap. My God.
Combination slaying the dragon as Lucor crawls his way over to the ropes, and underneath he goes as another tag to Casual for him to come on in.
You don't think she can hear me, can you? Because like all of a sudden she seems like she's built up. Oh, a new head of steam.
No, the cat ears were pointed towards the wrestler, not towards us that time, so she probably couldn't hear.
Lucor, nice Insiguri, knocking down Casual. What was that?
Impressive suplex into a power bomb, and the punchline is down in the corner right now, stomping the mud hole through the chest. Happy 316 day we just passed.
Someone should tell Lucor it's the day after St. Patrick's Day also. It doesn't need to wear green anymore.
I'm pretty sure you mean St. Patrick's.
Sorry, St. Patrick's.
Get it right. Or no hot moms in the audience for you.
No, listen, only have hot moms. We can't, there's no such thing as an ugly mom.
It's true.
Oh, standing Spanish fly.
Wings acquired for our dragon as he's putting the pressure on the wings of the Jester now.
Oh my God, what has he got here? Oh no.
Looks like a kiss. I can't really tell.
Oh!
What the hell?
That's how someone walks out with a broken
dude.
neck.
What the hell was even that?
Ah, that's my own neck hurting. I think my neck hurts.
He just missed the kick.
Oh, brain
Never
bust.
mind, everybody's concussed. Never mind, no one's concussed.
Casual might be
Never mind,
concussed.
another concussion. Went in dangerously close to the wrong corner, but fights out of it.
Oh, we fought out of it for a second. Slayer back in. Well, all just get caught up.
This is exactly where one end and Luke want to be. Because Slayer has no idea who to throw punch at.
Casual he hasn't even left the ring.
Do you think that's part of the punchline?
Might be, but I think the worst is taking a page out of I feel Lucas. That looked like two dragon wings be hooking on freaking Slayer's back.
Luckily for Slayer, used to taking abuse, getting beat up this entire match.
Oh wait,
Until
that's the Slay. Who's saving the day is Lucor.
makes sense. Great friends save the day for each other as Lucor comes in to break up that pin attempt. I wonder who would break up the pin attempt if I was being pinned.
You know, it's got to come down to, I would imagine more than likely you'd see Dinah and Professor or Pep find their way to come break up.
There's no shot. They would get to the ring, look at me, and then Pep, and then leave. They wouldn't even help.
It just comes down to those would be like, I feel like the two that would be the most likely to come down the ring and try at least.
Well, they would come down to the ring. I think you're right. I just don't think they would do anything when they got there.
Big clothesline from Lucor, knocked him down for a half second, just get kicked in the face. Oh. Rope break, good call by Jessica Carr.
Combination technical wrestling from these two, even through jokes and even through flying like a dragon. We get some neat wrestling.
Oh, Lucor pushing Casual away. Nicely done.
A missile kick into the midsection, looking to take out the competition, calling for it.
On Dragon's wings, knocking him out again. Slayer saving the match.
Slayer finally hitting with one of those kicks to break up the pin. Perfect timing.
Out of the ring goes Casual one more time. Lucor taking the fight to Slayer now.
Oh my god, Lucor! That's dirty! You're not supposed to do that!
And Slayer making him
Oh,
pay
you
immediately.
deserve that, man!
He
Get out
deserves
of
that.
there. Oh my god!
Oh no, don't do this, Lucor. Lucor, no! Lucor, no!
Lucor, please, I have a family! Oh my god, more concussions around the ring!
This match is just concussions. Single
Casual
leg.
not finding that joke very funny from the corner,
Oh, wait,
fighting
was
his way back.
Was that
Oh, the
another
punchline lands!
He
This could
does
be it!
So out of the punchline from out of nowhere.
Rolling him over, shooting the leg.
Oh, at one end. Stopping the pin at one.
Yeah, one end doesn't like numbers that go past one unless they're for his own team. And even then, he's really closing his ears on it because who wants to hear any other numbers besides one?
Not one end, that's for sure. I want to hear a lot of numbers, but that's mostly I want to hear them when they are saying, oh, hey, your paycheck looks like this.
Yeah, $1. My favorite number is 3. What's your favorite number?
My favorite number is 6.
Oh no, I like more than $3. I'll take a lot.
Oh no, I get that, but still, number 6 is my number, my go-to. Oh shit! Punchline. Oh!
Another punchline connecting, and look, we're out in the wrong corner.
Oh my God.
No save from one end. Maybe he was plugging the ears knowing it was going to be 3 and wasn't paying attention. But Lucor gets the shoulder up.
Lucor has been punched by the punchline twice now.
The punchline would be that Slayer gets the win for their team.
She gets the
Stuck
win.
under German suplex right on the back of the neck.
And we're focusing on the neck and the head in this match. All 4 competitors trying to knock each other out cold.
4 concussions and counting in this matchup already, and we're still going.
Slayer got slapped and punched multiple times. Poison Rana. Oh, one end up on the shoulders of Slayer. What is this? Oh! That thud from that slam.
Crawling the way back over while one end celebrates in the corner for getting a 2 count.
One end with just a crazy decision to go ahead and celebrate a little early, I feel.
Maybe one end thinks once the referee counts to 1, even if it's anything further than that, it's a win.
Oh! Double super kick. Casual doing the smart thing, getting out of the ring quickly.
Lucor hobbling his old ass over there to go and confront with that big knee.
He's going to get Casual back inside that ring is the main problem. Well, I guess technically you win by count out, right? Oh!
Casual taking Lucor out of this match entirely by throwing him into the steps.
Casual is throwing
Making him
Lucor.
trip.
Throwing him all around the ring. Count of 8. Oh no. What?
A tag in for Slayer to get the win in the ring is crazy. That is the
Here are your
punchline.
winners, the team of Slayer and Casual.
These 2 lovers advance to the quarterfinals?
What's crazy is, out of all the concussions and all the missed kicks and missed hits, Slayer gets the dub for the team as the one involved in the matchup, while Lucor gets counted out, his wings clipped. Where was one end?
One end, I don't even know. I think if one end would have gotten over there, thrown Lucor back in the ring, it would have been fine, but he was nowhere to be found. Was he was he enamored?
I don't know. Maybe he thought the 1 count before that was the win and just kind of was like walking up the ramp. But the punchline takes it. I mean, I out of words. Out of words, because I know if I say something, I'm going to get hit with the punchline. So
yeah, I don't want that looked like a very stiff punch, and I think our officials need to make sure to observe that punch and everything. Make sure that is 100% legal.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, if you do want to test it out and let me know, I'll ask you like those 3 questions to like tell if there's a concussion. Like I'll ask you all of our superstars' names. I'll ask you the correct formation of the matches in a row, and I'll ask you if Discord's working. And if you answer all those correctly, then we know you're not concussed.
I'm definitely screwed on all of those.
Yeah, I know. So I know if you answer them correctly, you're concussed.
I'm concussed. That is for sure, and honestly, the truth, as Play Plump has raided into us. Hello, Play Plump. Thank you guys so much for the raid. We appreciate you guys. Hope you guys had a great stream. Hope this was another fantastic time for you guys. Alex, welcome in. Raiders, welcome on in. Monkey, welcome on in. Gamers, if you guys don't know me, I'm Ginger B Muff. That's Kyle Hags. We are hosting EGW here on Epilogue Gaming TV. Having a great, fantastic time.
As always.
As always. But don't let us tell you about how much awesome time we're at. We should let the wrestling do its talking of how much of a great time we have. We have the debuting Sora taking on the Silly Billy Dim Sum next. So I feel like that is a great opportunity for these competitors to really just give Sora a chance to debut and give Silly Billy a chance to progress her momentum. Momentum and concussions. That's the theme of the week.
You're getting concussed? You had momentum apparently because they just won the match after getting kicked a lot. So yeah,
they got kicked a lot.
The more head injuries, the better here in EGW, as I always say.
It is true, but let's go ahead and see how many head injuries we get in the next match. As not Slayer. Oh my God, I'm not concussed. We're good.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, she is Silly Billy Dim Sum.
Dim Sum last week debuted in a very successful match against the Beetle.
Yeah, great display by Silly Billy Dim Sum. Colorful, eccentric, lots of flair, lots of flash. Great effort last week and returns this week to put on another show. Crowd favorite.
She is going to bring the chaos, while we know Sora's going to try bring the curiosity. Can this chaotic, waving, whacking, flailing, not arm tube man, but more of a blobby, kind of hot individual do what they got to do?
A mom?
Is Dim Sum a mom?
No.
Oh, well, This is awkward for Dim Sum. Someone's got to tell her that she's not a mom.
Well, somebody tell her that she was.
I don't know.
Were they concussed?
They might have been concussed. They didn't have the momentum to tell her that she's not concussed nor is a mom.
All my information's wrong. I had to cross out this whole card.
Oh, look at that, the smoke is back.
And her opponent, he is Sora.
Sora, I don't know much about Sora. We know that he has done some a losing match in MCW last week against the Cocaine Bear, the Hellion, and Halls. Won by the Hellion, but regardless, technically he lost alongside all of them. So you have to imagine concussion protocol might be in store. Anybody who fights Cocaine Bear might be a little bit brain damaged.
Are those crotchless chaps that have the crotch filled in?
They are crotchless chaps that were originally not filled in. But so we told Sora, unfortunately, we cannot let him compete like that. So we gave him a pair of pants underneath his pants.
Can't just let the Keyblade hang out, you know?
The Keyblade was hanging further down than Ansom's list, and it was impressive. Yes, do not get me wrong, but again, this is a family show, asterisk next to that.
Family show plus concussions.
Plus concussions. Here we go, locking up is Sora immediately with Dim Sum. Just throwing Dim Sum with ease.
Interesting to see how Sora is going to compete here in EGW. Not known for wearing clothes, but has the clothes on this time.
I was going to question it. It seems weird that he has this like vest thing on. It feels like it would have been prime time to take that off. My God, just senselessly punching Dim Sum in the face. Also, do we talk about the fact he still has the sunglasses on?
Well, it's a bit bright, especially with all the colors flying off of Dim Sum's clothes. So it could be anything. Honestly, it could be just wearing sunglasses at night, wear my sunglasses inside. Maybe the shine and gleam from the underwears is bouncing off and hitting him in the eyelids. I don't know.
And let's be fair, look at his shiny ass. It is shining right into our faces, and damn, those are some hams back there. Two, it is shiny.
Yeah, dumpies are plenty right now in this matchup. Both wrestlers and the referee. Everything going on.
Tons of dumpies left and right as Sora looks to grab the arm bar. Rope break. How's that rope break?
Oh, you know,
That's the thing, I don't know. Oh, God. Now, see, this is a rope break. I see Jessica Carr is very much back to her old self. Being biased as all get out. God. Dim Sum showing off her strength. Nice grip. Kick to the spine. Dim Sum going to the ropes. Oof, Sora moved out of the way at the right time. Oh, slapped Dim Sum in the face. Driving the knee right in Dim Sum's spine again. The focus point for Sora here against Dim Sum is the lower back area, which is very smart. Sora with a diving punch forearm off the top rope into Dim Sum's head.
Full on randomization of moves from Sora as he's just bringing home and reining in the keys to his plan.
Nothing but heart in this man, but also understand the heartlessness is coming out too. Oh, Dim Sum grabbing on the tights a little bit.
So we're not used to that because normally he doesn't have anything there.
Dim Sum nicely done. Several blows and then a drop kick to boot, knocking down Sora one more time.
I wondered if Sora thinks that it's just going to be silly fun and games, but Dim Sum's really bringing the heat.
Oh, she brought the
right
heat.
face first into the mat.
Brought the heat and slammed down hard for it. So we're going for that pin one more time. Up. Okay, please do not die, game.
You know, Ginger, I was walking by Sora in the backstage earlier while everybody was prepping for matches and getting the show going, and I did try to mention, you know, where his origins were from and where, you know, what his past experience was, and then everything froze around me, and I kind of felt like a shooting pain in my chest, and I kind of just, like, came back to, and he was gone, so, I mean, maybe something to do with that.
This man really is curiosity and inside of a overly booted. There's words being said there. I've lost it.
It could have been heartburn, honestly. I don't know. It might not have been anything from him.
Heartburn, you blacked out. All of a sudden, the sodium levels were getting too high, and then you just couldn't see anything, and Sora was gone. Like that. He probably had to poop.
Oh, he needs fiber.
Oh, we got plenty of fiber. Go get some burrito shells that have like the full daily dose of fiber in them. Get you nice and regular real quick.
I'm just gonna eat burrito shells. That's it.
That's it. That's all you need.
High impact German suplex from Silly Billy Dim Sum as she now lines up, calling for Sora to get back onto his feet.
Vertical base. She just talking.
She wants him to get up even higher.
It's like she just keeps running her mouth for some reason. I don't understand what's going on.
Standing up yet?
Did not peg Dim Sum to be one of the yapping varieties, but I seem to have been proven wrong on that point.
Probably hears you from over the table, just gum flapping.
It really is just gums are flapping. Kick out at 2.
Do you think these skills are still good?
They probably are. Skittles, I don't think have an actual expiration date, but make sure that they're actually Skittles and not, well, let's just not say what it actually might be.
I usually like to wash my Skittles off anyway until the coating's gone.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that artificial flavor. Get rid of that red 6 or whatever it was called.
Yeah, red 3 is my favorite. 3 is my favorite number.
He got at 2 for Sora once again. And Silly Billy. Oh, power bombing him center of the ring. Not going for a pin though. Just
Not looking too good for Sora's first debut. It's just really taking a lot of the power moves in the latter half of this match right now.
Oh, look at that. Maybe taking a lot of the big hits, but look at that. Big power bomb center of the ring, and now making up the plays. The fisherman suplex. Oof. Oh, God, he's got a gun! Oh! I think that's one's called Thunder Raga. The crowd wants them to fight forever, and we would like to remind the crowd that this is meant to be about a 2 to 3 hour show. Please, for the love of God, do not fight forever. Thank you.
Some of us got things to do.
I gotta get lost in Resident Evil 2 some more. Sora off the top rope, elbow right to the heart.
Sora mercilessly targeting body parts and going for submission holds and dropping elbows and dropping legs and dropping hints. Trying to win this match.
Symptom though, kicked right to the face. Look at another armbar. What? This is a multi-leveled armbar that we can only see some because Jessica Carr stood right in the way. Was that a double
Luckily,
armbar?
Sora stretch. Yeah, I think it was like a double armbar, like chicken wing armbar.
Uh-oh. Oh! Blizzraga, as I think that one's called.
Perfectly named for the blue hair swinging around and making it like a snowstorm. But Dim Sum is back up.
Dim Sum back up, ready to go. She is taking the fight directly to Sora. Well, Sora taking the direct fight to her. I'll be there in a minute. Someone's knocking on my door.
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door. Thunder Raga has hits. A minute, thank you. Sora with a huge victory on his debut.
Big win for Sora in his debut.
Is your winner,
We love it.
Sora.
Sora with a hellacious victory here. Have to wonder what's
Key
next
one.
for him.
Yeah, the key to unlock the winning matchups and more clothes than he's ever worn, but it's still victorious nonetheless.
Victorious, and he is seeming like, oh well, is he okay? He's fine, okay.
Yeah, it looks great.
He seemed like for a second there he was a little bit trying to get a little cold there. Maybe the Blizz Raga may have hit a little bit too hard. Okay, Kyle, you got this. I'm gonna see what the heck's going on in the store real quickly. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta listen, man. You gotta answer doors when you gotta answer doors. It's all good because when the doors come knocking, like the opportunity does for Sora, that's when you take advantage and you become a staple for EGW. Like a lot of the competition that has been coming in that's new has been trying to find their way in getting their first win in the competition. And when you think about it, even the tag teams that did have the losses last week, still getting that opportunity to try to establish themselves and get that opportunity to win tag team championship belt, that if they are the material that's here, that they can win. There's so many tag teams forming that, I mean, literally anything could happen. And even in singles competition, 4 tag team partners, like Scapo being with Peepus, Scapo taking the L to Rena today, Rena and Ima, just another facet of the many characters that have been created, pinned in the channel right now. You can create your own EGW wrestler, fill out the quick form, give us some information. It's not too much work. And then you can also make your own character that we can incorporate into EGW. It's made for you, for the people. the people of the Epilogue gaming community. We appreciate you all for being here.
So Kyle, I hope you understand. I made a match just a moment ago. That was Ross at the door.
Ross was knocking at your door?
He's supposed to be on
He's
vacation.
knocking at my door.
He's supposed to be on vacation. And this, pardon my language, commentators supposed to have some class. This mother fricker just came yelling at me, saying that he wants his rematch for the EGW World Championship. And I don't see a reason for him to have it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know Ross to do anything other than take vacations. So, I mean, this is kind of a different Ross if he's here this week. But, I mean, what has he done to really deserve that right now? Like, right then and here?
Nothing. He deserves nothing. So I made him a deal, and I told him this, and I'll tell you guys this right now. Ross, if you're listening, I didn't tell you what is going to happen. Next week, you can have B-Mancer in the main event of EGW, but you better prepare. It's going to be no holds barred. You better be ready. Because if you can win that match, you're in. You're in that world title match with Derek. But if you can't win, you're not fired, because I don't have that kind of power yet. But no more chances of the world title till after B-Mancer loses that title. End of story.
I mean, hey, that's a pretty good spot to be in. That's pretty nice for someone that kind of just barged his way back into the title scene. But you know what? When opportunity comes knocking, the door sometimes opens, and on the other side is a red-headed gentleman.
There's a redheaded gentleman, and I cannot stand. We see things like freaking Nick Aldis, and he lets his show run like a muck. We're not letting this show get run amok. We're gonna have some class. We're gonna have some dignity. Absolutely none of this every week. I swear, if another wrestler comes knocking on my door, there better be Three's Company too, and they better be.
We're not going to be running, like you said, nothing running amok. Maybe a little bit more of like a grimery type of feeling here, but yeah, we'll definitely make sure that we have everything locked down.
Locked down, and we gotta keep the show rolling. Keep the show rolling. We got ourselves another four debuts coming up in tag team action. It is the Extraterrestrials versus Rainbow Plus. I gotta compose myself. I think we let our Mr. Announcer guy bring him in and everything, and let the pigeons loose or something. I'm flustered.
More birds.
More birds.
The following match is an EGW Tag Team Tournament Round 1 match and is scheduled for one fall.
The ladder's there early.
Introducing first, they are the team of the Ghastly Gemstone and Spock. They are the Extraterrestrials.
Other than the ladder being here early, the only things we truly know is the Ghastly Gemstone and Spock are not from this world.
Very extra, very terrestrial, very not from this world, as well, maybe walking under ladders is still a problem no matter what universe you're from. But we are locked and loaded with our first extraterrestrial beings in EGW.
They are extra, and I'm gonna make sure to tell Stagehand to get that ladder out of the way on the double, because it's not supposed to be there for like another 3 matches. Like, regardless, can the man named Spock and the lovely lady named Gemstone captivate and bring true destruction to this tag team division?
What powers do you think Gemstone has versus what Spock has? Whoa! You can be doing all that?
One power I think is that of the gyrating hips.
They have a lot of hips.
A lot of hips. We had thighs earlier, now we got hips now. Spock, I think he's intelligent. I think he's a man of knowledge. Like, I'm telling Gemstone, giving like the direction right out of the gates.
Yeah, they're coming from that way.
And their opponents. They are Sierra and Audio. They are Rainbow Plus Ultra.
Now, this is a weird team. I thought we talked to Sierra backstage, and we asked, you want to be in the tag team tournament? She said yes. Do you have anyone you'd like to team up with? She said Audio, and I'm like, really? And she's like, why wouldn't I? That's my bodyguard. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know this. Well, we can, okay.
Yeah, the problem was interviewing Sierra backstage was kind of like, we were going over the music, which, by the way, you can find the Spotify link in chat and go ahead and check out what sales ahead and our EGW intro here with Sierra. But needed a rainbow part of the Rainbow Plus Ultra, so we just kind of had Audio sit in a chair. We dyed the hair. Yeah, that's how he's Rainbow now.
We dyed the hair, and he woke up, and he wasn't mad at us for doing it. He was actually quite frankly pleased that we did such a crazy thing, and you know, thank God. That man is a big beast. Gemstone in the black and pink. Then you got Sierra in the blue, in the pastels. The pastels.
Nice, like this little color scheme we got going on here. This is the brightest match. I think I'm gonna put Sora's sunglasses on inside.
It might be a good idea because that could cause temporary blindness, but unfortunately for us, it's not Prism, so it's not gonna be blind forever.
Yeah, I wonder if I can't. These don't really fit my head. They're kind of. He's got a small head. I got a big head. I wonder if this mom. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Do you like the way these look on me?
Oh gosh.
She turned away. She turned away.
She didn't like them. I think you gotta throw the glasses out.
Do I throw the Skittles at her too?
I mean, I think in some cultures that is a mating ritual. So since she's already turned away, I think it might be best not to. Gemstone sending Sierra into the corner where Spock is, but Sierra fighting back, and look at those kicks.
A lot of force and anger behind those. Maybe a little bit goes into some lyrical writing and some expertise and hitting on the jaw and bringing Gemstone over to the corner, but reversed.
Reversed again, Sierra. These two first time seeing each other, but they seem to know each other a little too well already.
Yeah, moves are being immediately countered and kind of like in a calculated sense, knowing what's going on.
Tag mate, we're gonna see Audio in action here. Drop toe hold and an elbow drop right to the neck area.
Vicious elbow drop from the bodyguard, and honestly, not gonna be guarding any bodies right now, just gonna be bringing the pain.
Oof. Speaking of pain, you just got kicked right in the jaw.
Yeah, it's kind of an easy target when your jaw is colored in rainbow colors. Kind of like an easy thing to aim for.
You would have to question, you would think that the coloring would distract your opponents, but like you said, easier target to aim at. So it all comes down to who you got in the ring. Colorblind people are probably going to be a little less likely to nail the shot. Those who are fully able to see every color of the spectrum, go for the rainbow beard.
Spock doing his best to take out Audio, going for the pin.
Kick out at 2. Early 2 count. That's not a great sign for Audio.
Spock putting in the mod work, but then, getting absolutely clotheslined by a meme being posted by Audio in Nuketown. Absolutely crazy.
Audio just getting kind of taken to the cleaners currently, getting kneed right in the midsection. In comes Gemstone, in comes Sierra.
Audio kind of using the body to protect Sierra as she was coming in, and she gets the advantage against Gemstone, who was blocked by Audio.
I had a question there, who was the legal person, because Audio seemed like he was not going out of the ring, and Sierra was. Nicely done with the cross body.
Yeah, Sierra fully in control here, and Gemstone is kind of just getting broken apart right now to be sold for pieces at a local thrift store. Just like my ex, she used to collect them.
Well, she used to collect them. Did she at least use them to good use, or was it only not so good?
Well, she said, I'm trying to ward off spirits, and then would throw them at me. I don't know what that means.
I wouldn't look too much into it. I think that meant she likes you.
Well, she's my ex.
Oh, well, anyway, Spock running in, missing the grapple on Sierra. Sierra too bright, too powerful, blocking the sight of Spock for a second there.
Yeah, beaming right up into the corner there, just kind of like laying them out into the corner, and Sierra trying to fight back a little bit here.
Well, I'm getting dizzy just watching that.
I was gonna say, one thing I know about Spock is he does not like to spin in circles more than one time. That was not good for Spock.
That was 4 full rotations before that Hurricanrana landed. Oh, repeating moves. That's how you know the tag team might not have a lot of moves. Oh, what is Audio doing?
Audio's being, oh my gosh, maybe trying to take out just before anything can even happen. Gemstone not being able to get any momentum, and Spock in the ring gets clotheslined as well. Both out, strewn out in the ring.
This is where clearly we're having our brain versus brawn situation.
Looked like Spock was going for a bit of a Vulcan death grip, but got caught.
Oh, he's gonna get hit with something much harder. The freaking top turnbuckle.
One thing we know about Audio is he likes to corner himself in awkward situations, but Spock fighting his way back out of the corner now.
Out of the corner and into the center of the ring, punching every part of Audio. Wow!
From a punch on the jaw that is super colored into dropping him on his head, which is also super colored. Gemstone looking to get a little bit of revenge here, kind of just on the side chilling and gets dropped in the ring. He already had enough concussions today, so far.
So far, and that knee right to the head of Audio could lead to another one.
Yeah, the extraterrestrials are kind of holding their own here after starting off a little slow as the figure four gets locked in on Audio in the middle of the ring.
Oh, she's bridging it. That's called the gem cutter now. Sierra? Okay, Sierra.
You're taking offense to Audio getting attacked, and maybe should have broken that hold up before, but kind of just angry.
Jessica Carr doing the right thing. She's got Sierra to count of 5 to get out of the ring, or that will be disqualification. Audio right back in the driver's seat.
Things are looking bleak for Team Rainbow, but Audio kind of taunting by throwing Gemstone into their own corner. The Spock could just watch. Audio tried to run, but we know that Audio has not run in quite some time, so it was a good idea to stop in the middle of that.
He had the idea of running and learned quickly, probably not my best of ideas. Meanwhile,
Swapping in his both sides.
Oof, nice little snapmare, dropping down Spock face first. What is this?
Submission hold locked in, cutting off the oxygen, but Gemstone comes in to break up the pin attempt. Team Rainbow's firing on all cylinders, making sure that each other are fresh, and if anything, breaking up the pin and submission attempts. Something Bodyguard Audio could learn.
Sierra kicking Spock around. Spock up to, oh well. Oof. Thought Spock had a leg up on that one with a punch to the gut, but quickly Sierra moved too fast for his punch.
Yeah, the Terrestrials find themselves on the ground again. They get momentum and then it just gets fired back, and Sierra has been putting in the work so far. Audio can't run because he gets out of breath, and the moves he does is his patented elbow drop to the back, and then he's tired, so he's old.
He's old and he's getting rolled over. Well, Spock's getting rolled over. Big knee right to the side of the head.
There his patented elbow dropped. Vintage Audio.
Oh, punch to the side of the head of Spock. There is no real glamour in Audio other than his ring gear and his hair. But look out, a Boston Crab.
Yeah, double legs hooked, and Spock is just out in the middle of the ring here and fighting his way back.
Whoa.
Into a pin.
Spock with a handful of hair flipping Audio over for that pin.
Again, perfect target for Audio as everything is so colorful that it's easy to reach for or kick at.
Oh,
maybe a Vulcan death grip.
Oh my God, he's in trouble. Audio's in deep trouble. Oh jeez. Oh God, is Audio
down to both knees? He might be out.
Oh, Sierra, you might break that up, Sierra. Oh.
Just in time for Audio to roll the shoulder out. Must have just come to. The power of the rainbow waking him up.
The thickness of Audio's neck might have saved him from purely being full-on blacked out.
Not quite like Turk with no neck, but yes, you're right. Very big neck, lots of muscles. If you don't hit everyone in the correct combination, he's fine.
Sierra now sending Gemstone in the ropes. Nice hip toss. Now taking the fight right to the corner. Stepping galore on Gemstone's chest.
Sierra and Gemstone ready to take the fight to the outside as their partners watch on. Electric chair on the outside as a quick move and shift in momentum as Gemstone is reading every move from Sierra right now.
Oh, thought we were gonna see a ring post action there. Sierra missed it slightly. Please, not a second count out victory. We don't need 2 in one night.
Yeah, mini X Factor, a little slam down in the back of the neck. That's concrete underneath there. I know, I've sat on it before.
It is a very thin layer of padding and a very thick layer of concrete. Count of 9. Sierra breaking it up.
Sierra back into the ring.
Jesus Christ. Flap jack. Gemstone. Well, Gemstone's going for a ride.
Gemstone celebrating a little too much as we go to get a trifecta of Taste the Rainbow here. Triple German suplexes.
Wow, an audio right in front. Yeah, that makes sense.
Spock was not happy about that. You see how vicious that kick was to the knee. He doesn't have a good knee, Spock. Please be careful.
Oh, speaking of, well, he may not have a good knee, but let's wonder if Gemstone's got a good enough arm to survive this Kimura lock. Ooh, apparently she do.
They roll through for Gemstone, but audio with a punch to the face and another, but a release. Halfway across the ring goes Gemstone.
I think we're starting to see audio is a third quarter type of wrestler. And the final at the times of the match later on, big splash audio. Looks like a brand new wrestler from the beginning of the match.
All the colors of the rainbow flying across from corner to corner, post to post. Audio bouncing off and a big boot across the face. Gemstone not in a world where she wants to be right now.
Oh, and scooped up, slammed down. As if it's one of those rainbow sherbet ice creams. Tag made audio
Tag team
holding.
action here. Yeah. Targeting the upper body and the limbs. Sierra known for those high impact and high torque submission holds.
Oh! Well, it wasn't quite a spear, but that was a shoulder tackle nonetheless.
Just enough to be able to tag out the Spock as he makes his way into the ring to try to gain the momentum back for his team, but wisely rolling out of the ring is Sierra, but then walking back in.
Spock using that Vulcan mind tricks, confusing Sierra by going out of the ring and then back inside the ring.
Up to the top goes Spock.
Does Spock know how to fly? Nope.
Oh, Spock could not engineer that cross body. Irish whipped over the top rope. Sierra right to the gut.
Oh, and I'm trying to take the fight right back to Gemstone. This has been a back and forth between these two a lot of the time. I've noticed this. What is the beef we got between these two?
A budding rivalry here as Sierra talks her shit from the corner.
Whoa!
Audio finding out that colored hair doesn't save you when your face is rammed into the ground. But now, it's just the two left as Spock hits a drop kick and gains the momentum back, shoots the leg.
Only a 1 count.
Sierra will not be denied.
Sierra in the corner, big splash from Spock. Spock's got a gun!
Goes for the pin.
Audio ready for
Audio's right there. That's a bodyguard right there.
That's a great bodyguard right there. Only thing he could have done better is the second he saw the gun, he should have grabbed it out of Spock's hands. Didn't know Spock knew how to use. Didn't know he knew how to fly, and didn't know he knew how to use blasters.
I've known Spock to say pew pew a couple times, so. Into the corner goes Spock. Sarah with the tag. Audio's in.
I think
Body drop as a tag team. Audio may be looking for the elbow, but kind of just dancing around, hyping himself up. And a spear!
That's a spear.
Body's across the ring, shoots the leg.
Kick out at 2.
Just at the last moment, Audio kicking out. But things are not looking good for our Rainbows.
Uh-oh. Oh, there's the scythe of life. Oh, Sierra wasn't. Oh, she was coming.
A little too late. As the extraterrestrials take the win.
The team of the Ghastly Gemstone and Spock. They are the extraterrestrials.
They didn't just win. They studied, they dissected, and they dominated. These two are going on to the quarterfinals.
Beam them up. They're on to the next round. What a showing. And man, I didn't even know that Spock could throw fists like that. Did you have any idea?
I didn't either. I thought he was a pacifist, to be fair. It's just one of those things where we learned that it's less of a pacifist as much as I'm going to use my fist.
Yeah, it's like an offensive fist, you know? And like, I just think a lot of the color changing momentum that maybe Audio thought with his hair really became a target for a lot of the match. Also, he was out of breath 30 seconds in. Not great. Sierra tried to hold down the fort. Couldn't hold it down herself. Audio's got to step it up if you're asking me.
Let's say he did do good work being a bodyguard in multiple situations. So unfortunately, like you said, losing that momentum, losing that stamina early really cost him in a lot of the moments that, that Vulcan death grip, then getting hit with the scythe of life. My apologies, I said the wrong words there.
Gemstone looked really, really impressive there, and that was a good showing for that tag team as they move on further into the tag team tournament to crown the first ever EGW tag team champions.
Right now, our field of tag team tournament qualifiers, if I can peer into my cheat sheet that I clearly have in front of me once more, you have Scapeepas, you have the Disco Dragons, you have the Night Watch, you have Pep Squared, you now have officially Slayer and Casual, and on top of that now, you also have the Extraterrestrials. We will randomize who faces who in the round 1 matches, or the quarterfinal matches, and I'll tell you guys this next week will be the final match of the tournament round 1. So that means on April 1st, we will be having the first quarterfinal matches, along with several other things. We'll get into that later because we do have, a little bit more to get to. Just a touch bit, smidge bit
as we move on into our next match, which is going to be an EGW staple. Sin moving from the announce table into the ring, crawling really weird and creepily, probably trying to find the Skittles he dropped from a season ago, taking on Ima, the other half of the German squad of Rena and Ima, the D-Gens, the late night hour beings, the all hour beings if you're Ima.
All hours.
But I mean, hey, even if Rena's muted in a voice call, she's still there. So always watching, always ready to fight, and back-to-back weeks, very impressive. Can this team take double wins today after winning in their tag team match last week?
It is going to be impressive timing because you got to understand, Rena and Ima also just this past week competed in MCW in a losing effort, unfortunately, to the Monster Fuckers. And even though losing effort, it was just one of those moments where it's like there was just no doubt in my mind. This tag team, they have something different, and it is going to be hard for currently, because until we see who wins the ladder match later tonight, this is my favorite to win the whole thing. This is my prediction. They win the whole thing, but I can't, like EGW is known for, anything can happen.
Yeah, true. I mean, the Night Watch always has an eye on its competition and has done enough scouting, and hey, they're pretty poignant with their points here. So,
oh yeah,
gotta listen up when they're talking.
Well, mostly because they
fists.
I was saying, yeah, listen up when they're talking, because sometimes they throw a little bit of German in there, so it's kind of like muffled English German.
Yeah, that's why I don't wrestle, because I don't understand German. I just wouldn't be able to hang. It happens. I understand it fully, but you do know what I do understand
is that we have pinned up at the top of chat the form to sign up for EGW Wrestler Creations. Make sure to fill that out if you'd like to see yourself as a wrestler in EGW.
Yeah, so do it. Or else.
Or else. With the upcoming new game come out last week, we've make a lot of changes. I'm gonna be really tired. I'll keep it a buck. It's
Give Ginger more characters, so he has to make more.
Send me more so I can do more. Hey, like I said, it's gonna be, you know, middle of the month. I'm gonna take a little bit of like a siesta where we're gonna be like full on lock-in, but until then, just keep sending out more. I'm sure I'll figure out how to make it again. Maybe. Yikes. Yikes. Regardless. All right, Sin versus Ema. It's our next match. It is now.
The following match is scheduled for one fall.
Can we talk about the fact that he's got so much pyro and he had such an issue with LaRue having pyro?
Introducing first, he is Sin.
Sin knows that the budget comes from EGW, but the problem is that Sin is the owner of EGW, so it comes from his own pocket. So maybe he doesn't know that.
A lot of smoke this time. Normally I have like good tolerance.
Oh my god, the spot! Ah! God, it's hot!
This smoke's different. Why is Sin smoke different? It's a little thicker.
He's on that smoking sessions. I mean, he probably brought it in, I guess.
I guess that's some thick smoke. Ugh.
You know, the next time that he comes in and he's crawling on the ground, can we give him like a washcloth so he can actually do some work around here?
Maybe. He definitely needs to earn his keep, regardless of being the owner or not.
Ew, why is he so slimy when he does that? He's like a snake.
He's just a slimy individual. He's just gross. It's just the nature of Sin.
Look at this crowd seated while he's coming out. They could not be less interested in this Sin making his way down to the ring. I don't know if he is cold and trying to huddle or if he's got an itch between his legs. Just Sin things.
Just Sin things, and he is
He is
He's just It was reported though he was seen training somewhere not his normal place of the back corner in EGW's locker room with his 10-pound dumbbells and everything. He was seen hanging out with a couple masked fellows last week while he was training. We have to question what the hell that's all about, but for right now, it's
like Scapo?
He might again. We were told by our backstage interviewer, Professor Jolty, Professor Pep. He told us, "Hey man, don't mean to pep on you, but Sin was hanging out with some masked individuals."
And his opponent, please welcome Ema.
Now, this is a guy who comes in style.
Sitting on the throne, the king has arrived. Ema, king of the Night Watch, making a stylish approach to the ring, not as snake and slithery like, actually a lot more smooth and way less smoke. I can breathe.
Yeah, the smoke that Ema brings in is a little bit more natural, a little bit more thin. It's not a toxic fume. Let's put it that way.
True. And anyway, that ensemble that you'll always catch Ema in with the sweatshirt and the beanie, keeping out all the bad smoke from Sin and his slithery snake self.
Well, and quickly, Sin is on the ground once more after a nice neck breaker from Ema.
Yeah, Sin's a big fan of being on the ground, being on hands and knees, kind of groveling around. It's just his style, you know?
This other style is throwing his weight around as he shifts his hip and causes Ema to lose his balance, falling backwards with a modified cross body of sorts.
Yeah, being the former cohort of this broadcast team with Sin, caught up with him backstage last week when he was kind of just slithering around and puffing smoke out of his mouth because he likes to do that. He goes in front of the fog machine and catches some and then blows it out, and he thinks he's blowing rings, but it's really just a puff of smoke. And I asked him, I was like, you know, what's the idea? What's your general consensus as to what you want out of EGW? And he goes, Honestly, dude, I don't even know what I'm doing here, and I'm kind of just tired. And then he booted up RuneScape, so not really too sure what his game plan is here.
The game plan is simple. He's got to get to 99 somewhere, but he's not going to get it as Ema hits his patented slap off the top rope.
Yeah, Ema just needs to keep an eye out for the "Wouldn't it be funny" on the move that's patented to Sin's game plan. We don't even know what the move is. We just know that it would be funny if he hits it. Wouldn't it be funny if he run with a roll-up?
Small package for a guy with a small package.
Yeah, it's just moves that are all attuned to what like Sin likes, like the fist, like the small package. Just very, very Sin-coded moves here. Breaking the neck.
Keeping his target sighted on the face, neck, and head area of Ema. Stomping now in on the midsection.
The good thing for Ema is that a lot of times getting later into the matchups, it'll be, oh, as Sin grabs into a submission, but Ema's out of it, is that the ability for Ema to fight back in the match, the longer it goes on, is more in his favor. As you'll see from targeting these body parts here and kind of just putting the pressure on, kind of maybe just waiting out Sin's energy, which he's old, he has a kid, you know, he works, so he just, you know, he kind of doesn't, he can't last that long anymore. No stamina.
He's got enough stamina to get 3 slaps across the chest of Ema and hitting that Falcon Arrow in the relatively center ring. Well, celebrating too early there, old man.
Well, you call it celebrating a little too early. I think Sin likes to get hit. It's just one of his things. So I think maybe he just needs, like, a little on again, off again offense. Like he was on. Oh my god. As Ema just is mocking the way that Sin is just laid out on the ground like he likes to be a slithery snake.
Ema ready to catch him. Getting Sin in a... Well, Sin lifting Ema right up and over.
Yeah, he said no thank you to that one as he slithers in and out of the ring like a little snake that he is.
Gave Ema a little too much time. Ema back... well... Maybe I spoke too soon. A spine buster from Sin.
Breaking someone's back and giving them a hard time. That's what Sin's known for as he slams Ema down in the ring and in the corner and looking like he's broken down, but fighting back still.
Ema too wily. Rolled right off the shoulders of Sin as he takes, well, tries to take him to the ropes.
For all of you Nintendo fans, Sin's been playing the French version of Fire Red Leaf Green that just came out. Doesn't understand a word of French, doesn't speak it, can't read it, but he is playing the game in French.
Better question is, can he beat it, period? Oh! Was that the wouldn't it be funny?
Wouldn't it be funny if I won with a leg drop?
Sin getting caught by Ema. Ema now going for the Imagine Dragon. Oh, but Sin ready for it.
Sin reversing the Imagine Dragon with the D's punches in the stomach.
A little bit of a slow count from Jessica. Don't know what that's about.
Well, you know, the owner of EGW pays the salaries of the referees and actually all the wrestlers too, so.
I guess that does make a little more sense than I ever thought of to right now.
Well, you don't get paid to make sense. You get paid to make dollars.
It's true. I make plenty of dollars. No success.
So as long as the dollars are there at the end of the match.
What is Ema doing?
Cheeky! The leader of the watch. Watch him take off the protective corners of the turnbuckle. And for some reason, Sin is swinging hips.
What?
And he's frozen! What is going on? It's a glitch in the Matrix!
Wait. What just...
Oh my god! Jessica Gar's fixing the scenery.
Oh my god!
Even springboard cutter.
The just injection. Oh
Goes to
no!
the
Jessica,
pin.
turn around!
Oh, this is Ema's fault.
Oh,
wouldn't it be funny if this was a
God.
pin?
Oh my god!
I think I feel disturbed. I think the extraterrestrials left some extraterrestrial in the ring for that.
There was some sort of trap laid. Someone grabbed it and then threw it right at Sin and Emo on that one. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm so thrown off by what occurred there.
If I know anything about Sin when he streams and anything important that he needs to stream for, there's always a section of lag that happens. So maybe he's just lagging in real life.
The lag
Wouldn't
switch.
it be funny if Sin went up to the top rope here?
Oh God, he's up top. So there's no way he can get that far.
The problem is he's on like 120 ping right now. We have no idea what's going to happen with his next moves.
We know where Ima's going. Goodness. Oh. Did Sin just
punch?
Did he just miss a close range elbow strike?
A lot of his moves are feigning attacks and kind of just being the slimy, slithery slime ball snake that he is. Ema chopping down like a tree in RuneScape here, trying to make sure that Sin doesn't make it back into this match at all. Bring the momentum back in the Night Watch's favor.
Sin sending Ema into the ropes, and there we go. Got the punch that time.
Wouldn't it be funny if Sin called for Ema to get up here?
Drop kick landed.
Yeah, missile drop kick right on the button and shoots the leg.
Whoa! A defiant Ema barely letting a 1 count go through.
Big Uranagi, almost like a rock bottom slam.
Sin getting a little frustrated. Ema with a nice kick to the face.
Sin hates when his face gets kicked. He thinks it's beautiful, doesn't want any damage there.
Well, don't worry. How about the back of your head, as that was a fisherman buster.
Close call for Sin as he rolls his shoulder out and he crawls to the corner. And Ema has the momentum firmly back in his side.
Slap to the chest. The titties got slapped, and a drop kick to the head to boot.
This match goes on any longer, it's going to be past Sin's bedtime.
I think Ema is putting Sin to bed.
Big win for Ema as the Night Watch takes both victories tonight.
Man,
Here
Ema
is
was
your
working out those
winner,
masked people, just not
Ema.
able to really build any sort of way out of this losing streak.
I mean, come on, wouldn't it be funny if both Rina and Ema won tonight? Like, come on.
I mean, I laughed pretty hard. They both won, and could you imagine? It just happened.
It just happened.
It just happened.
And you know what? Kind of on par with Sin being flat out on his back in a match. Yeah, makes sense.
It just starts the question, when does this frustration start to turn into desperation for Sin? How does he get out of this? In what way does he get out of this?
I don't think he gets out of it because he keeps putting himself into it. You know what I mean? I think
see.
this is just like, it's all part of his game plan, but the problem is the game plan's bad, usually. I don't know. I'll interview him backstage. I'm not afraid of him.
That's fair. It's not as I'm afraid of him. It's just that smoke follows him. That smoke is just too much for me.
Oh, I don't want to interview him anymore. I hate smoke.
Yeah, that smoke is bad. That smoke is dangerously bad.
Smoke is bad, okay?
Okay,
But
guys.
hey, look. On the brighter side, the Night Watch really putting it together with a tag team match and in singles competition. It's a big night for them.
It's a huge night. They know how to get victories tag team wise, and they know how to get victories in the singles division. But that is that. Because you got your main event next.
Yeah, main event time coming up. It's a big one. It's a big one. Go ahead.
It's a huge one. It's essentially, it's less of a fatal 4-way ladder match. This is a ladder war. When it comes down to
This
yeah, go ahead.
No, this match comes down to exactly what you were going to say. It's a second chance. It's another opportunity for the tag teams that have lost out so far in the tag team competition. And we get to see a little bit more from maybe some tag teams of old from EGW and also from some new competition as this fatal four-way ladder match with the Great Minds getting a second chance, Chubby Bunnies, who also have a little bit of animosity towards each other from EGW days from season 1 and 2. And we have Hatchet Catch and Timbo and Turk getting another opportunity as well, making their rounds. And I mean, listen, it only takes one person to make the pin for their team. If anybody gets knocked down and it just happens to be the right situation, anybody could take the victory in this one.
Well, see, that's the thing. This is not a pinfall situation. There's that contract above the ring saying that I'm in the quarterfinals. They gotta climb a ladder. It's less about getting pins here. It's about beating your opponents just senseless enough that you're able to take advantage, climb roughly, let's say, 6 to 7 stairs up to the top and pull down that briefcase that lets them get into the quarterfinals. On over to, I want to say is on April 1st. I don't know when their match will be getting randomized. We're going to randomize it. It's all about the randomization, baby.
And none of the teams like each other. The teams that are together, some sort of semblance of team camaraderie are throughout all of these teams. They've seen each other. They know each other's moves. They've seen each other in competition. It's just a matter of piecing it all together at the end of this match. And like you said, holding that opportunity to move on in the tag team tournament.
That's what it takes. And as you said, these are teams that are just veterans of EGW. They don't want to be upstage. They want to be in the limelight. They want to be the first ever EGW tag team champions. But it all comes down to, are you able to climb that ladder? Are you able to do the unthinkable, get that briefcase, sign the contract, and make your way to the next round? Regardless, I think it's time. I think it's time to go on to our main event. 4-way ladder war.
The following match is a 4-way ladder match and is the last chance for these teams to advance to the quarterfinals in the inaugural EGW Tag Team Tournament. Introducing first, they are the team of Ben and Tendo Boy. They are the Great Minds.
These two want to be the tag team champions. They were like the only tag team EGW had at the very beginning.
Yeah, it's never wavered their friendship from each other. It's never wavered the amount of respect that they have for each other. It's the only thing that's been wavering is the wins. And they haven't been compiled, but this is the tournament to get back in the swing of things. Maybe with this match, it starts their trend towards tag team gold.
Ben make sure to rip off his tearaway suit. Very stylish, very classy.
Very hot.
Very
And their
hot.
opponents.
So hot.
First, they are the team of Stephanie and Jessica Rabbit. They are the Chubby Bunnies.
Very hot.
Very hot. Sensual, sexual bliss on their way to the ring. I have to understand.
But that was our tag team name.
Oh, fair enough. But, I mean, come on. Come on.
Power meets beauty meets style meets really just a lot of angst. These bunnies like to beat down the competition. Their entrance into EGW was beating up backstage the Great Minds competitors, kind of really starting a war with them and putting on a great show for last season's EGW, but this season not starting off too hot with the loss, but back in the competition, anybody's game. One person's all it takes to grab that briefcase with the contract in it to move on in the tag team title tournament.
That's all it takes to remind everyone, the Great Minds, they lost to Scapipus. The Chubby Bunnies, they lost to the Disco Dragons. It is anyone's game in this ladder war.
Next, they are Hetchin and Ketchin, exclamation mark joined for raids, Yogi and Falcon.
Yogi and Falcon making their way down the ring as Eddie raids on in. Eddie, thank you so much for raid. Hope you had a fantastic stream. Please tell us in chat what you're up to. We loves you and hope you had a great time on stream. Meanwhile,
irritable after last week, this tag team looks to fight their way back. A little bit of animosity towards the competition, but not towards each other. Exclamation point joined in on each other's wavering process to be tag team champions in EGW.
It's always the mindset of every wrestler. Win a championship of world quality, and these two have had the mindset of tag team championships are their only focus. Last week, picked up a hellacious loss to the Night Watch, with Rena taking a 20-minute break in the middle of the match.
Hey, can you believe that's like talking trash?
And finally, they are the TNT. They're dynamite. It's Timbo and Turk.
TNT gonna blow it up here tonight.
Yeah, we did not get to see too much out of this team last week, as we have been the case for all of our teams in this matchup. Took the loss, and sorry, my chair was shaking because Turk was running down to the ring. But this is another opportunity for EGW Originals to get their shot at EGW Gold and keep it homebound, representing those in Season 1.
That's what it comes down to. They want to show their true EGW pride, win the tag titles, and, you know, we bring it back. Is the Wise Maloney the true factor for Timbo? He's not here again tonight. What? This is a ladder match. This is the Wise Maloney's.
This is the Wise Maloney's bread and butter here. He sets up the ladder, runs up and down.
Have to question, why is he not here though?
Utter chaos beginning in the ring as all of our superstars try to find and pair up with somebody to get it going. The Rumble begins and the masses are outside of the ring, leaving just two in the ring, Falcon and keeping the pressure on. But a ladder in the ring is what you need to grab the briefcase. So no pins, no submissions, no disqualifications, just utter chaos.
It's just insanity. Turk has where did he get a steel chair from?
All I know is that Turk likes to grab the steps, but I'm surprised Tendo Boy is getting absolutely balled out there by Chair and Turk's no neck.
Let's look at our dance partners. You have Jessica Rabbit dancing with Yogi, Stephanie chilling in the corner, Ben sending Falcon flying while Stephanie lays out Timbo. Turk has already took out that of Tendo Boy. We might see,
Ben catching the chair, throwing it at Timbo as he gets outside the ring, but meets up with his partner. But Ben taking the fight inside the ring.
It's in the fight. Hurricane Rana onto Stephanie. No ladders yet.
Taking out both on the Great Minds there.
Oh, Timbo has a table, fan favorite item.
Big meat hooks from Turk, going after Tendo again, this time in the ring.
Timbo almost slid the table from inside the ring to outside the ring from outside the ring.
And then he throws the table on top of his tag team partner. Not very fruitful here. Maybe a little bit of a mishap for one of the tag teams here. Yogi getting absolutely beaten by Ben with a kendo stick, which is similar to real life.
It's similar. That's why we hear those loud words of "Worshed, worshed, worshed."
Even through all the chaos and the crowd going crazy, you can still hear it. Saka goes flying, but lands flat on his face. Stephanie's in the ring, grabbing the table, going after Ben, and plants it in his face. Doesn't normally eat dinner at the table, eats it at his bed or toasts a Pop-Tart and just sits in his chair playing a game.
Oh.
Through the table! Turk placing.
Stephanie getting back up. Yogi out cold on the outside. Ben thrown outside. Both rabbits out. Timbo with a chair shot right to Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica just took one to the face right there, and not unbeknownst to her, she's used to that, but not in this competition. Anybody with a running power bomb as Falcon is just flying around, not really hitting anybody, kind of just trying to find a place to be. As Turk is up, reaching for the top. Oh, gets stumped.
Dumped hard by Yogi as he gets dropped down hard by Tendo Boy.
Momentum ever shifting and bodies strewn out across all places here. Yogi is taking a nap in the top left corner, as you can see. Maybe we'll be back in time for hurdle and this competition.
Stephanie getting another table.
Stephanie dropping Yogi with a table.
Yogi is getting victimized in this match.
Yogi out for another nap, this time from a concussion. Shouldn't fall asleep, should keep him awake, but concussions are the theme tonight. And the boy dumped out by the ramp on the way down. Falcon grabs a kendo stick looking at Turk, but runs away. Doesn't really know what to do with any of the weapons. Throws it at the side pole. Yogi back up. Package driver to Ben on the outside. As Jessica and Stephanie are both taking on the team of Turk and Timbo TNT. Familiar foes out of EGW here.
Tender Boy realizes quickly Hatchin and Ketchin are in the ring with him, but Ben coming to fruition just to get
Hatchin and Ketchin
her.
taking them both out, man. Just what moves from these two.
Oh, going for the butt bomb, missed it wildly.
Looking to sit right on Ben, but he moved out of the way just in time.
Yogi was claiming that Ben's worst, but after that move, I think Yogi's a little worst.
Yogi just jumped on a ladder thinking it was a person. Not great as Tendo Boy comes to the rescue, but and Stephanie coming back in and clotheslining as he rolls out of the ring. Now Ben up on Stephanie's shoulders. Strength. Roll through. Another pop-up powerbomb on the outside from Turk to Tendo. Yogi's back up with a kick to the gut.
What's Timbo got planned here? Oh my god.
Taking out Jessica on the outside, and Stephanie's up and over. And then a poison Rana. I didn't know Yogi can get up that high.
Didn't know, didn't know Turk's body can turn that way.
Ben alone up in the ring, but sets up in the corner. Falcon up, flying forearm. Bodies strewn out, pieces of wood everywhere. Ben with a ladder and a PhD.
Which kind of PhD does he actually have, though, is the current question in mind.
Pretty hot and deadly.
Ooh. I like it. Well, I don't think Ben likes that, though.
Oh, face first as Turk is... Oh, he's putting the moves on! Never mind, he got taken out. Ben timing that perfectly, taking Turk out as he rolls out of the ring. Springboard from Ben. Head scissor, tilt-a-whirl. Falls through. Jessica's going up to the top to try to grab onto the briefcase. Not enough time. Dumped out on the ladder. More high-impact moves as the competition learns from each other as well. People taking moves from others all over the ring, all over the place.
Falcon!
Falcon setting up the ladder, looking to fly up to the top of it. Spreads his wings as he climbs up. Outstretches, reaching.
Ooh, one punch from Stephanie, down goes Falcon.
Turk focusing on Stephanie right now. Missing blindly. can't tell if they're dancing or not.
I didn't know
Hip
what was
toss
happening one
over.
tiny bit.
Timbo looks to take on Tendo on the outside, but Yogi grabs hold now as Jessica throws Timbo into the corner, and Yogi's focusing now on Jessica. Down she goes. Falcon trying to drive the elbow, but Turk kind of taking over right now. And Stephanie in the ring.
Twisting cutter from Ben on Yogi, and then Timbo connecting. Oh my God!
Timbo yeeting a chair over Tendo Boy in the corner there. He's out. Concussion cities. Someone's got steps. It's all about climbing the ladder, and the first person to reach and grab that briefcase and take it off that hook will get their tag team further into this tournament. A redemption arc for all.
This Turk choke slamming anyone and everyone he can get his freaking mitts on.
TNT combined in the ring now. Timbo sets up the ladder. Ben rolling back in, maybe to help out his tag team partners. A big splash from the side.
Tendo Boy might be dead. He might be dead after that one.
Timbo with a nice combination on Ben.
Oh, Ben
up to the top. Looking to go stand up.
Oh, well. Oh, my God.
Falls through and misses everybody. Turk gets sent over the top. Ben rolls out. Jessica throws Timbo out of the ring, and now it's just Yogi and Tendo Boy in the ring as Yogi goes to grab a table. Stephanie looking to hit Turk with the steps, and Turk loves steps. He eats them.
He loves them so much that his middle name basically is Turk McSteppin. I don't know what Yogi
jumping in air. Yeah. So backstabber quickly from Yogi.
Oh,
because Yogi and Falcon are both in the ring.
Bear bomb.
Big bear hug.
Timbo being victimized.
On the outside. Yeah, now it's Ben rolling back into the ring, take on Yogi again, but maybe some odd pairings or double teaming moves here. Not tag team partners, but wash together.
Those who wash together stay together, that's for sure.
Let's get them to the outside as Yogi follows while Tendo Boy is tending to Falcon, but Falcon reverses. And it's just Ben inside the ring. Ben doesn't know how to set up a ladder. He's never used one before, so he just puts it over in the corner just to make sure it's safe over there.
Yeah, ladders are for the blue collar worker. We all know that. Ben is the white collar of the Slay the Spire.
Yeah, 100% in games, but never understanding how to step up onto a ladder, let alone a stool. He's a tall guy. He's already tall. He doesn't need a stool.
Falcon kicking Timbo right on the jaw. Somewhere Zayla is in pain. Kick.
Ben sending another ladder into the ring, not realizing only one is needed to get up to the top. Turk dropped down and rolls out of the ring. Jessica dumped out of the ring as well. Stephanie with a little bit of a springboard stunner on Timbo as he's rolled out of the ring, and she follows closely after. Ben realizing that the ladder needs to go into the middle of the ring finally.
Oh, he's on to something.
Ben and Tendo Boy are inside the ring, and they're together on the ladder. Ben drops down, maybe wants his friend to take all the glory as he's reaching up.
And just like that,
just in time,
down he goes.
Everybody's in the ring. The chaos is brought back, dumped over the top of Falcon as Jessica goes to the outside while Turk works on Yogi in the corner. Turk and Timbo, the only tag team that are in the ring because Ben just got dumped out over, but Timbo's going to follow along. Stephanie gets uppercutted and dropping an elbow down. TNT proving worthy. Falcon rolled into the ring as well. We have multiple bodies strewn out across the ring and outside the ring.
In the corner goes Falcon as Jessica rings in another ladder.
Once we introduce steps, though, it's all over. Someone's going down.
Oof. Nice sunset flip power bomb onto Timbo.
Yeah.
It's just a ladder on top of Timbo.
And just eating a body outside there. Was that Falcon?
I think it was.
EGW award show host just getting yeeted out of the ring.
I think Ben wants to retake the EGAs after that one. Oh,
Jessica flipping, oh my god, into a chair, into a knee. Turk with a running clothesline. Yogi's back of the ring.
inside
Umbrella
out.
package. Jeez. Timbo was taking a nap on the side, punching air. Locking up with Jessica, over to the corner she goes.
Turk is in La La Land. Oh my god! Yogi just sent Tender Boy in the corner so hard he bounced the ladder out of the corner.
Grabbing a chair and walking himself over to Timbo, whacks him across the back.
Oh, and
And a spear on the outside to Yogi. He can't hit him there. He's got bad bowels. They're irritable.
Oh god! Falcon just knew what a
Down
natural
goes
Falcon
Falcon in
flying
the
was.
corner. Tendo Boy meeting Turk, but meeting ladder. Steel to the jaw as Turk is alone standing up in the ring and could be climbing to grab that contract, but no, he's focusing, maybe trying to dump Falcon out of the ring. But the ladder's now set up, even if Turk is not the one using it. But now he's going to try to climb, making his way to the top, but Ben might have caught him.
No, Tender Boy caught him.
Tendo Boy caught him.
What was Turk?
Oh
what was
my
Turk
god,
thinking?
that's a big body. That's a 4.2 on the Richter. Tendo Boy making his way to the top. And he's there to take care of business.
Oh, and a ladder fell on top of Tendo Boy now.
Stephanie trying to pull some momentum back into the Chubby Bunny's favor, but gets caught by Turk yet again. Not going well for her so far. She's getting choked on the top rope, but Falcon, look at the strength! To the gutbuster on Timbo on the outside. Jessica just watches on.
Stephanie dropped on her head from Turk, and look at Ben just throwing.
And just pressing Falcon out of
Oh
the
my
ring. He's flying.
god!
Jessica dumped over the top rope. It's Yogi, Turk, and Ben in the ring, and Turk is just tripping. Backstabber onto Ben. Tender Boy has a chair. Throws it and hits Yogi in the face.
God, Yogi's down.
There's no ladder in the ring. Tender Boy up top. Timbo gets out of the way.
Very last second, out of the way, getting splashed down with Yogi. Jessica, well, she's trying to find her way to the ring.
Doesn't
Never
like that
mind.
ladder and goes right for the bird.
Hurricane Rana onto Stephanie.
Timbo carrying the steps, looking for Tendo Boy, but Tendo Boy fights away from that with a neck breaker on the outside as Ben takes out Turk, while Jessica goes for Ben here. Tossing to that elbow drop, learned that from Stephanie.
Oh god, oh, Turk
Dumping
took a
Turk's
tumble.
body out there and going after him.
Changed his mind again, going after Ben instead. Remembering how quickly he was to slam him out of the ring. And repaying him back!
It means everything to these competitors to win this match. This is their last chance to get into this tournament to be crowned the first EGW Tag Team Champions. And even with a loss under all of their belts, one win is all it takes to get the momentum back.
Yogi sent
Over the
flying
top
out of
goes
the ring.
Yogi.
Oh, Jessica, this is her opportunity.
Jessica setting the ladder up, the only one in the ring right now. Everybody else is occupied as she's running
Look
up the
how
ladder.
fast she went up the. Oh my
Chubby
god,
Bunnies
Stephanie!
could be victorious here as Turk is here inside the ring, but that's it.
That's
That's
it.
it. The Chubby Bunnies secure the briefcase. The tag team that came in to be a tag team is moving on in the tournament.
Here are your winners, the team of Stephanie and Jessica Rabbit. They are the Chubby Bunnies.
Absolutely phenomenal ladder war.
It
That's-
shows you can get your butt kicked the entire match, but still have enough to run to the top of a ladder and grab a briefcase that's hanging there. If any life lesson could be taught from that, that is the life lesson I've learned today.
It was brutality from the word go of that match, and I don't think we could have asked for a better main event than that.
That was awesome. I mean, it's exactly what you want, right? It's competition at the highest level for the biggest prize in that division. And the Chubby Bunnies taking that victory solidify their chances moving on to the next round. And I mean, they're tough competition. They came into EGW to be a tag team, to win, well, inaugurate and then win the tag team gold.
Mm-hmm. That's all it takes. We only have one more round one match left before we start to go into the quarterfinals next week. We have gotten word it will be Sin and a mystery tag team partner to take on. I can't believe this actually is happening. We're getting the tag team of Straight Silver and Shady Nasty in the round one tournament. It's Guy Love.
It's going to have to be some kind of partner for Sin to be able to overcome that much Guy Love. And I mean, so Straight Silver brings a gun to the ring. So two guns.
Two guns, and a whole dump truck.
And then, of course, like you said earlier, with Ross coming back early from vacation to knock on your door. Ross versus B-Mancer next week for redemption chance at EGW Gold.
His last chance. Barred match. Last chance. He doesn't win here. No more opportunities until B-Mancer is no longer champion, which for as all we know, that could be 1 week from now. That could be 12 years from now.
It could be. It could be anything.
It could even
be a boat.
Sure could. On top of that, expect to see a lot of singles action. You'll see Dim Sum coming back for another singles match against Spock. The Peepus returns to singles action, taking on Sean Norris. We are having Turk face off against Derek the Destroyer. And then a very fun fatal four-way. It's Slayer versus Audio versus The Beetle versus Yogi. It should be a fantastic week 4 of EGW. We're starting to build towards April Fool's Day, which, as far as I know, we've already announced that the EGW World Title is online that day. You know, at least it's Derek Destroyer versus B-Mats for the title, but will Ross get into it?
Yeah, Ross can take his angst and anxiety and all this performance and all the stress that he has from losing the title and channel it into energy, into winning, to get himself into that match, to make it a triple threat. Man, we have something cooking for April Fool's Day.
Oh, yeah. Fool's Day also has the Joker's Wild Battle Royal #1 contendership for the EGMCW Championship at Mango Palooza. So understand, the winner of this match goes on to, I want to say that is April 28th? Nope, I'm looking at the wrong date. 25th. It is 25th. I was looking at March 28th for some reason. Going on to April 28th to face off against either LaRue or the Professor of Pep. Because this upcoming weekend, you will see multiple EGW wrestlers competing in MCW Pandemonium, The Hellion, Funky Zayla, Azure. Hold on, I'm going to name everybody. I'm going to make sure we get them all. We're going to say every single one of them, not just a couple of them. So you'll see, like I said, Funky Zayla, The Hellion, Lucor, El Scapo, Azure, all competing for the Mango Time Championship. As we've already pointed out, you will see Hatchin and Ketchin and Nightwash compete for a #1 contendership match for the MCW World Tag Team titles. Then on top of that, as we just pointed out, the EG MCW title is online. The Professor of Pep takes on LaRue in Extreme Rules.
Everybody give Ginger a follow so you can catch all the MCW wrestling as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, great job that you do over there. Appreciate the effort you put into those characters, bringing them on over into EGW as well. So make sure you guys catch every minute of that.